All new tonight at 11, with tolls one step closer to becoming a reality here in Connecticut, frustrated residents want their voices heard. They spoke up today at a series of protests across the state. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal has more.
I feel very strongly against tolls, and we know once they go in, we're not getting rid of them. So we'll do everything we can to convince the legislature this is the wrong move for Connecticut.
The topic of tolls is causing controversy in Connecticut.
I grew up in Connecticut, and I think tolls will have a chilling effect on commerce and the people. I don't want to feel like a prisoner in my own state.
3 separate protests against tolls were held today in Southington, Berlin, and Cromwell.
I've just seen people around the state getting extremely fired up about this issue. And in my opinion, this is not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an economic issue.
The rallies come just days after lawmakers on the State Transportation Committee passed legislation that would put tolls in Connecticut. Supporters of tolls say the money generated will help repair the state's crumbling roads and bridges. But not everyone thinks it's the best approach.
We're overtaxed on everything else, including gasoline and other things that we have to buy. This is going to place a financial burden on the middle class and on the working poor.
Governor Lamont says tolls could raise $800 million annually and help with state transportation projects. A spokesperson for the governor released a statement today saying, quote, "We need a reliable, sustainable revenue source for funding transportation, 40% of which will be paid for by people who don't even live here. That will be necessary to make the infrastructure investment we need to get our state growing again. A 21st century economy cannot be supported by a 20th century transportation system." Now, before tolls can become a reality here in Connecticut, the legislation would still have to pass through the state House and Senate. It would also have to go through some more committee hearings. The Department of Transportation says the earliest we'd see tolls is 2023. Reporting in Berlin, Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.